Hey guys, welcome to my first episode of, I don't have a title yet, but anyways, I'm going to start cooking with you guys, or you're going to start cooking with me. I'm making meatless portobello burgers. How do you make a burger without meat, you ask? Okay, so I love mushrooms, but I'm not crazy about the way they taste by themselves. So I decided to season the mushrooms with some honey. We have some Worcestershire, some duck sauce, some sesame oil. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to season these things. We gotta pop them in the oven, drench them up, and here we go. So now that everything is beautifully seasoned, you have to make sure, well, we're gonna pop it in the oven for 5 minutes on each side, but definitely make sure that your buns are drenched. So now we're gonna use my favorite. I usually like to make them on my own, but it takes like forever because I'm not like a pro yet. But for the patty, I love to use the Bubba Burger. I stand by that. So obviously I'm gonna put some adobo in there, you know, cause my Dominican ass. Sprinkle that on. I like a little. That was red pepper, black pepper. I love to use spices in foods. I try to not use salt at all, even though adobo does have salt. Canola oil, but I personally like to use coconut oil or olive oil. But this was the only thing we had in the house, so I'm gonna use that. Lather that shit up. So right now I had the burgers, well, the burger buns, aka portobello mushrooms, in the oven. Ooh, these are cute. Yeah, that's pretty hard. All right, so we're gonna flip it over. You see how they cooked inside? It's kind of shriveled up a little bit. Ouchies, that's hot. So I kept this burger on for 10 minutes, 5 on each side, and that's how beautiful and crispy it looks. So this whole burger is gonna be like a little mushy, but not to the point where you feel like you're eating baby food. This is breaded, so it's gonna have a nice crunchy consistency, and also with the onions that I'm gonna place on it and the tomatoes. So the crunch is gonna be there. On the side, we're gonna put fried cauliflower that I'm gonna show you guys how to make in just a few minutes. So we have to make an egg wash for the cauliflower. I know these aren't cage-free eggs, which I feel super bad using them, but I had no more money to buy the rest of the recipe, so I kind of had to borrow a lot of stuff. So we're gonna deep fry these cauliflowers in oil. The oil has to be at 350. So now this is gonna be my favorite part, is frying. I'm kidding, I don't like frying at all. It's fucking scary. We're gonna just throw all this shit in there. Hopefully I don't get burned. And it's like life or death right now. Literally it takes like 2 seconds. We're gonna leave them in there. All right, now we gotta take them out. That was like super fast. You really don't need to leave these in there for too long, because then what's gonna happen is that they're gonna turn brown, like super duper brown, aka hella burnt. You just want a nice crisp, you know? So now we're gonna add my favorite sauce to the dish. I know like a lot of Spanish or like Hispanic, Dominican, whatever the fuck is the proper word to say it, we like to use ketchup and mayonnaise for a lot of stuff as a dip. So it kind of tastes like that. but instead of ketchup, you're using lemon. So you still have the zest and the acidity. And then with the turmeric, it kind of like evens it out and gives it a more earthy flavor, I would say. So look how beautiful that is. That's a beautiful color. It's good. It's citrusy, and then you have like the taste of the mayonnaise. Okay, so now we're building our beautiful burger that we made. And of course we have the tomatoes. That's so like cliche or whatnot, but right? Fresh red onions right here, and we're just gonna decorate. We have right here the veggie burger that I got from Bubba's, and we have the portobello, however you say it, mushroom top, and I used it as a bun. So it's like, this is a whole gluten-free, meatless burger, which if you would have asked me a couple years ago, hey, can you make a freaking burger without meat and gluten-free, I would have been like, fuck no. Like, how? Whatever. So now we're gonna add my favorite sauce to the dish. And this is the crunchiness that we are going to have with our... I'm going to drizzle some more sauce. So this is our final product. Voila. I added some watermelon because I love watermelon, and it helps with, again, my bloating. I sound like such a girl, like, oh, my stomach, I'm bloating. But like, seriously, watermelon's the way to go, because the way to start your health is, yes, at the gym, but abs are started in the kitchen. All right, let's see how this tastes, because I never taste my food, ironically. I use my sense of smell to cook. Look at that. And it's nice and juicy. Look at all that juice. All right, wish me luck. I'm good.